Thank you, Governor. There have been proposals to freeze teachers' salaries and to cut the number of public employees. What's your thought on this proposal?
Well, I'm going to submit a budget on February 15th. And I would like to have the opportunity to do so. And as I said, I'm not going to respond to the legislative ideas that are put forward because, as we all know, legislative initiatives are undertaken, proposed every day, and that's what their process is about. The facts are that Minnesota's average teacher salary is 2% below the national average. And in terms of the number of state and local employees, so we rank, I believe it's about 31st per capita in the nation. So the myth that there's been this explosion of public employees in Minnesota is just that. And in a difficult economic time, some people exploit the opportunity to try to drive wedges between the schools. And I believe that I know for a fact that most state employees, most public employees, most teachers are extraordinarily dedicated, hardworking people. We're striving to make ends meet for their families on their budgets and salaries, just as people in the private sector are. And I think that all of those people have a lot more in common. One of which is they're all paying higher property taxes as a result of the policies of the last 8 years. They're all, there have been wage freezes already in some areas of government, institute and university. And so, this myth again that there's sort of this rapid explosion of both numbers of people and their wages and benefits is simply really a myth. And I wish that the legislators would take the time and the care to really understand these issues and their complexity and to hold public hearings and allow for public input on both or all sides of the question. And then present something that really reflects a caring and concern for the well-being of all Minnesotans. When I see phrases used by a senator, a legislative author, we need to strangle the beast, referring to state government. I'm really shocked. Government is not the beast. Public servants are not beasts. They're fellow citizens, from my experience, most of whom work very hard, as they should, to provide public services. And I've never, in all my years, been involved in education, from being a teacher myself, 40 years ago, found anybody who has a way of delivering education to 835,000 Minnesota school children, except through teachers. And so to demonize people who are, in most respects, hardworking, committed people, I think is very unfair and just unnecessarily divisive. What we all need to achieve, working together, to create a better Minnesota.